Okay. So I'm guessing you have heard about this book. And since there is so much of hype about this book is what introduced manifestation to the Indian crowd. Not just the Indian crowd, but also to a lot of other countries. Manifestation was introduced through this book. This book was the prime reason why people started taking interest into manifestations and how manifestation can be done. This book was the prime source of it. And since its debut, since the time this book came into being, there has been numerous ways people have reflected this into their own life, and people have reflected this into their own working. Uh, Lots of examples on this, lots of examples where people have done this and they have gained immensely out of it. One of the reason why this book is so effective is because they have actually introduced the concept of manifestation in the simplest form, in the simplest and the easiest form that we can get it. And following this book, you should, if you are able to follow this book at least
Yeah,
70
yeah.
to 80%, you will be able to learn and understand manifestation and follow it in the easiest possible manner. We say this because out of our experience, out of the experience that we had reading this book and understanding this book, that is the reason why we had. Now, I would play this book on my tab and I will explain this to you, but as of now, we will go with reading it from Niti. Can we scroll up? Okay, so one of the first chapters that this book deals with is if you believe in magic, do you believe in magic? Uh, there is a very beautiful line that this book starts with, and that is if you scroll down, Niti, please. Can you make it full screen?
You want full screen?
Mhm.
Okay.
And can you scroll? Enlarge it and scroll. First page.
This page?
Yeah. Now, the first line that this book starts from is uh, scroll down.
One second. Just let me just give me a second to adjust here.
That's it. The first line that this book is there, the starting of the book is with the line, those who don't believe in magic will never find it. Now, this line sounds very, very contradictory. So, if first you have to believe, and if you believe, then you find magic. So if you don't believe even magic exists around you, even if magic is there in your life, even if it is there within you, if you don't believe it, you will never get it. So, for those who don't believe in magic, they will never find it. Now, magic cannot be just the magic that we are talking about. Magic is also the faith that things will be all right. Magic can also be categorized as the hope that things will come to you nicely. So if you think that this will come to you, it will come to you. If you think that I will get it, you will get it. Like yesterday, Niti was telling about the sankalp. So the sankalp, based on the sankalp you create, is what you get. The reader starts, remember when you were a child and you looked at life in total wonder and awe. Life was magical and exciting, and the smallest things were utterly thrilling to you. You were fascinated by the frost on the grass, a butterfly flittering through the air, or any strange leaf or rock on the ground. So what the writer is trying to tell you is that life was simple when we were kids, right? Life was not so complicated. I mean, the smallest of the things that we see around, like a butterfly or a leaf or even a rock, it used to fascinate us. Remember the time when we used to look in the sky and say, "Oh, that cloud looks like an elephant. This cloud looks like a goat." or this cloud looks like a duck. And we used to find joy in that. We used to be happy in that. We used to be excited. See, I found a duck in the cloud. There was no reason for us to be happy. There was nothing that was connected for us to be happy. It is just some cloud, and we saw or we imagined it as something that, as some shape, and we were able to find that love or and that joy in that small thing. So that is what the writer is trying to say, that when we were kids, you didn't need an explanation to understand. You didn't need an explanation to know that this is happiness or this is good or this is bad. But everything that existed around you made you feel happy. Your happiness never looked for a reason. You never looked for a reason to be happy. If you look at the kids, they're happy for no reason. You see kids running around, sprinting from one place to other. They're full of energy. They're happy. And they don't need a reason. They're happy just because they're happy for no reason. And then life happens. So she says, you were full of excitement when you lost a tooth because it meant the tooth fairy would be coming that night. And you would count down the days to that magical night of Christmas, even though you had no idea how Santa Claus could get to every child in the world in one night. Somehow he did it and he never let you down. So, what she's trying to say is that when we were kids, we never had the reasoning, the possibility criteria. Ye hoga, nahi hoga. Acha, this will happen, this will not happen. We never had that. One of the best examples of this I can think about is that when you are a kid and you go and tell your father or your parent, कि Papa, I need that toy. ठीक है or I need that dress. You are not bothered about how your father or parent is going to get that dress or how your parent is going to get that toy. Are you bothered about it? No, you're not. You're not bothered about the fact that how they are going to get it, because you have the faith, the unshakable faith, that if I tell this to my father, he will get it for me. If I tell this to my mother, she will get it for me. That faith, as we grow up in life, we lose that faith. As we grow up in our professional and personal dimensions, we lose that faith. We we don't think about you know consequences. We think a lot about consequences. This will happen or this will not happen. Should I do this? Should I not do this? No. So when the writer says magic will be seen by those who believe in it, it is also the magic that you carry inside you. When you go and you tell your parents that, oh, I want a gift, I want a dress, I want a toy. You're not bothered whether the parent is able to, afford it, whether the parent is able to get that for you. But it is the faith that drives you, that puts you through a lot of things. Now, in this scenario, the writer says that the magical night of Christmas. Now, if you understand what the magical night of Christmas is it about all the kids are waiting for gifts to be given. Now, Christmas has a tradition that a Santa Claus comes in and gives gifts to all the good kids. But as kids, you never bothered. How does it work? How can Santa come to every house? It is not something that you need to bother. You just know that you will get gift, and because you believe that you will get gift, you get the gift. That is how you should look at it. And you had reindeers could fly, there were fairies in the garden, pets were like people, toy had personalities, dreams came true, and you could touch the stars. Your heart was full of joy, your imagination knew no limits, and you believed that life was magical. So your life was magical because you believed it to be magical. How do you believe it to be magical? You believed everything that were good, right? That was good. That could put happiness in you. That could put smile on your face. You believed that reindeers could fly. You believe that, fairies were there in the garden. You believe that your pets had, personality. There are lots of kids that I know, they treat their pets and toys like personalities. And they treat their dolls like individual people. They have tea with them. Why do you have that? Because they completely believe. Now, if you tell a child that I will give you this tomorrow, okay? If he's a kid and you tell him, I will give you this tomorrow, the child will never come and question you how. He will never do that. We will do that. We will think about it. How? A child will never do that. When they say that you have God is in the kid, God can be seen in children, is because of their innocence, because of their faith in what you say. They are pure to their thought. They are pure to their thinking. And that is what makes our life magical. That is what the faith that we have makes it magical. There is an exquisite feeling many of us had as a children that everything is good, that every day promises were excitement and adventure, and nothing could ever thought your joy for the magic of it all. So as children, we used to have this exclusive behavior or exclusive thought that this that everything around us is magical, everything around us is good, everything around us is exciting. We don't have to be bothered about anything. Everything will come good to us. As we grow up, probably as we grow up, we lose that magic. We start to find reason in things. We start to find possibility in things. We start to find probability in things. And that is where the magic disappears from our life. What the writer is trying to say is that for good things to happen to you, it should come from within you first. You should have that faith. If you don't have that faith, if you don't have that magic in you, that good will happen, it will not happen. Because a lot of times when we are thinking about it, we probably are not thinking the possibility that we want. We are thinking about the possibility that can happen. So there is a lot of difference when you think about what you want. So if today I want money, I need to think about I need money. I don't have to think about how will it come, where will it come from, who will give it to me, how would it come to me. No, you are fueling the wrong thought. If you want money, you need to believe that you will get money. You don't have to think about the probabilities of it, the factors that determine it, the things that bring you the money. No, think what you want, not what you will get or what will happen to you. Okay. Um, then we go on to say, okay, so the magic of it all, but somehow as we grew into adults, responsibilities, problems, and difficulties took the toll on us. We became delusional. We became delusioned, and the magic we once believed in as children faded and disappeared. It is one of the reasons why as adults, we love to be around children so that we can experience that feeling we once had, even if it's just for a moment. Now, this is a beautiful line that is mentioned in here is that as we grow up, we lose that innocence. As we grow up, we take so much of responsibilities, we take so much of problems, we take up so much of difficulties in our life that we forget to weave that magic around us. As child, you do not have the capacity to buy anything. You're not earning, you don't have any capacity. But a child can wish something so much that he can actually make that happen. But as we grow up, we lose that credibility, we lose that quality in us. We get so much into our responsibilities, difficulties that we forget to be the children that we were. I had read somewhere that you should always keep the child alive in you. Don't kill the child in you, because as we grow up, what we do is that we kill that child in us. We kill the innocence in us. We kill the complete faith that we have in things in us. And when we kill the child, we actually have grown out of that magic. This is exactly what the writer is trying to tell you. Okay, let's go. I'm here to tell you that the magic you once believed in is true. And it's the delusioned adult perspective of life that is false. The magic of life is real, and it's as real as you are. In fact, life can be more wondrous than you ever thought it was as a child, and more breathtaking, awe-inspiring, and exciting than anything you have seen before. When you know what to do, bring forth the magic. You will live the life of your dreams. Then you will wonder how you ever could have given up in believing in the magic of life. The writer here it tells you that she tells you that the magic still exists, the magic that you believed in as a child. Now, when she says magic, I would not want people to think that, it is some kind of mantra, jadoo mantra. No. When you say magic, it is the fact of, believing that yes, it will come to us. The magic of beautiful life, the magic of things that can come to you. That magic, you still have the capacity to attract it. You still have that magic around you. It's just that we have grown delusional, we have grown into adults, and we have changed the perspective of life. If if you go and tell a story to a child, he or she will believe it more than an adult would. Because when a story is told, we try to reason it with our experiences in life. We try to reason it with other things in life. So we create that barrier in believing. If somebody tells you you can do this, what is that we say? It's difficult. It's difficult. It's a little difficult. What what is that you're telling your subconscious mind? You're telling your subconscious mind when somebody is coming and telling it to you, you are telling your subconscious mind, no, it is not possible. I have seen something very, very strange in people. When somebody comes and tells, oh, you're looking good. Nah, just normal dress, normal shirt. No. When somebody comes and gives you a compliment, you're looking good. Believe that you're looking good. That is how you radiate it. You take the good in. We create the barriers for people to treat us. We create the barriers in our happiness. We create the barriers in things that we want in life. It is not that the universe creates it. The universe is there to give it to you. You will get it if you deserve it, if it is there in your life. If you manifest it, it will come to you. But manifestation doesn't work in a lot of people around us because they don't do manifestation as manifestation. Manifestation is not hoping that something will come to you. Manifestation is believing that you're living that life. It is not hoping that, oh, tomorrow I'll get the no. It is about believing that you are living that life. I remember once I was telling somebody, he was saying that I pray and I don't get anything. So I told him something, not telling you that you have to do this, but I told him start thanking God for something that you want. Right. So start thanking God for something that you want. Let's confuse God that, he's always complaining. Why is he thanking me now? And then he looks into your matter and says, oh, this is what you want. Let me give it to him. So manifestation is also like that. A lot of people try and do manifestation. It doesn't work on them because they're trying to do it the wrong way. They're hoping for things to fall in their plate. They're hoping for things to come. Manifestation is about living that life, living the fact that you have achieved it, living the fact that you have done that in life, being happy about it. And that is why manifestation doesn't work. And if you try and do this, it will work. Okay. Now, when you know what to do, bring forth the magic and you will live the life of your dream. So, when you know what to do, what is that you need to do? You don't need to hope that things will try and come. You need to believe that the magic exists and you are within the reach of magic. That is what he needs to do. When you know what to do to bring the magic forth, bring forth the magic, you will live you will live the life of your dreams. So when you are able to live in that magic, when you're able to believe that this will come to me, when you're able to, without any doubt, be sure that this is what I will get, you will get it. If you don't believe me, try to do something very simple. Try to imagine that you will get a gift today. Let it be anything. It need not be a rose. It need not be a physical matter. It need not be anything. But so, if you want something really bad, this famous dialogue in Shahrukh Khan's movie ना, किसी भी चीज को किसी भी चीज को इस तरह से चाहो कि पूरी कायनात आपको उसको दिलाने की साजिश में जुट जाए. So love something, dream something, want something with so much of dedication that everything around you conspires to give you that thing. And try to do this, try to wish for something good, a gift in your life, something small, something that can happen. And keep giving that thing, keep thanking that thing, keep receiving the gift, saying that, okay, thank you for the gift. I have got this thing. Thank you for the gift. And you'll see how you will eventually get something that you can appreciate. And I'm just telling you just out of the blue. Try this in your life and you will see the difference and you'll see how it actually works. You may not see reindeer fly, but you will see the things you have always wanted appearing before your eyes, and you will see the things you have dreamed of for so long. Study. You will see the things you have dreamed for so long suddenly happening. You will never know exactly how everything weaved together for your dreams to come true because magic works in the invisible realm, and that's the most thrilling part. Now, as children, when we ask our parents that I want a dress, I want a toy, we are not bothered how our parent is going to get it for us. But we have this unshakable faith in us that if I tell this to my father, he will get it to me. Now, try to look at this from a perspective that you are the children of God. You are the children of that universal power. When your father can give you what you wish as a child, what can your Supreme Father or your Almighty Lord give you if you ask Him? See, just think about it. You have the faith in the capacity of your Father that if I ask Him something, He will do it. How much faith do you have in the God that if I ask Him, He will do the same because you eventually are His child? Right. So have that faith, have that determination that things will come to you and it will. I'm not saying it just for the sake of it. If you believe, you will get it. If you have the faith, you will get it. It is about believing everything that you want will come to you. It will come to you. You don't have to worry how it comes to you. You don't have to worry who brings it to you. You don't have to worry how it is sourced, from where is it sourced. No, it is not. You have to just believe that I want this, I will get this. Thank you for this. That's it. The universe will have its own way to weave that magic around you. The universe will have an invisible way to bring the things that you need so desperately in your life. You don't have to bother about it. You don't have to bother about how it brings it. Just be careful or be cheerful of what you're going to get. That's it. That's it. And that is all you need. Our adventure, so the reader goes on to say, our adventure begins 2000 years ago when life-changing knowledge was hidden within a sacred text. Now, this is the reference that uh, the the writer is giving to us in terms of Bible. I guess. Okay, can we go up? No, down. Sorry, scroll up. Okay, so the next one is the great mystery is revealed. So this is the next chapter. We'll just complete this as one as well. So she goes on to say, you have heard saying like, whatever goes around comes around. You reap what you sow. Is this the chapter, Niti? Just give me a moment, guys. Just give me one quick moment. Just give me one.
Yeah, this is the chapter.
Is this chapter? Okay. You will have heard the saying, whoever whatever goes around comes around. You reap what you sow, you get what you give. We we all of those sayings are describing the same law. And they're also describing a principle of the universe that great scientist Sir Isaac Newton discovered. Newton's scientific discoveries included the fundamental laws of.
Okay, excuse me, just wait for a minute. Wait. Um,
I'm not sure if this is the one. Just give me 1 second. I don't know why I'm suddenly looking at the Christmas father. Okay, I have the actual book here. Okay, the next one is The Great Mystery Revealed. The following passage, so this is what I was talking about. The writer goes on to describe it from the Bible. This is the passage taken from the Gospel of Matthew in the Holy Scriptures, and it has mystified, confused, and been misunderstood by many people over the centuries. Now, this is a verse from the Bible, but trust me, it stands very true in every Vedic scriptures that I have gone through. A similar text is there in the Vedas, in the Shastras, in every book that I have read. But the word goes, whoever has will be given more, and he will have an abundance. Whoever does not have, even what he has will be taken from him. Now, this is one phrase that Christians go a lot with that says, whoever has will be given more. Now, why does a religious book say that whoever has will be given more? Why does it say that whoever has something in him or with him will be given more and he will have an abundance? Whoever does not have, even what he has will be taken from him. See, what they are talking about is being explained in the next lessons, but in the next lines, and we'll go through it. You have to admit that when you read the passage, it appears unjust. So, yes, the passage, when you read the lines, whoever has will be given more. Already he has, he will be given more. And he will have an abundance of it. He will have an extra abundance of it. Whoever does not have, even what he has will be taken from him. This passage sounds very unjust, especially for a religious script. You have to admit that when you read the passage, it appears unjust, as it seems to be saying that the rich will get richer and the poor will get poorer, right? So, but there's a riddle to be solved in this passage, a mystery to uncover, and when you know it, a new world will have opened up for you. Now, the writer goes on to say that you have to admit when you read the passage, it appears unjust. Yes, it does appear unjust because it is actually unjust. But then it says there is a riddle. There is a riddle means there's a puzzle that is to be solved in the passage, a mystery to uncover. And when you know it, a new world will have opened up for you. The answer to the mystery has eluded for many centuries in one hidden word. So she goes on to say that the answer to this phrase was hidden for centuries. For centuries, people could not understand why a holy book has the line, whoever has will be given more, and he will have an abundance. Whoever does not have, even what he has will be taken from him. For years, for thousands of years, for centuries, they could not understand what it meant until eventually it was found that what is being spoken in here is not anything else but gratitude. Now, if you put gratitude into the word, see how the sentence changes. Whoever has gratitude will be given more and will have an abundance. Whoever does not have gratitude, even what he has will be taken from him. Instantly, the word, the line makes sentence. Whoever has gratitude will be given more, and he or she will have an abundance. Whoever does not have gratitude, even what he or she has will be taken from him. Now, one simple word. See, I was teaching another session. So I want you to know, if you know what exactly the word gratitude means, gratitude doesn't mean being thankful. Thank you is not the translation of gratitude. Gratitude, if you understand Hindi, gratitude means kritajnata. It's Kritagyata. It is the actual word that comes for gratitude is not thank you. It's Kritagyata. You have to be kritagya about something. You have to be, so much thankful about that, you are kritagya about it. I will try and see how I can explain this kritagya once if it is required, but let's go with the word. By the revelation of one hidden word, a cryptic a cryptic text is made crystal clear. 2000 years have passed since those words were recorded, but they are as true as today as they were. If you don't take the time to be grateful, you will never have more. And what you do have, you will lose. And the promise of the magic that will happen with gratitude is in these words. If you are grateful, you will be given more and you will have an abundance. Now, if you are grateful, you will be given more, you will have an abundance. See, when you say grateful, I'm not talking about saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. No, it is also about feeling that, you are blessed, feeling that you have been given something, as a blessing. Everything that you have, when you wake up in the morning, the first thing that I do when I wake up in the morning, and this is somebody told to me, and I take it from one of my very favorite student and a close friend, his name is Mr. Pankaj, and he had told this to me that when I wake up, I will say a thank you before my feet touches the ground, or when my feet touches the ground, say thank you to God for him for keeping you alive, keeping you safe throughout the night. But we say thank you just for the sake of it. We say sorry for no reason. You bump into somebody, you don't even know it, you'll say sorry. That's it. But do you actually mean it? No, you don't mean it. The same thing happens when you say thank you without meaning it, without acknowledging it. A lot of times we keep on saying thank you, thank you, thank you, but we don't know why are we saying thank you. No. Feel that in your soul. I'm thankful. This happened to me. Imagine that in your life. Okay, I got this. Somehow it has helped me. Today I wanted money. I was not getting it. I got at the last moment a friend gave me money. I'm so thankful that things worked out for me. Be thankful in the real way. Don't be just be thankful for the superficial way to have things to happen. It will not happen. You need to learn to be happy. You need to learn to be thankful in the right way. It is like love. If it is not real, you will sense it. So if you can sense it, being a human, you can sense it. Imagine what God and universe can do, right? They know you throughout. So be genuinely thankful. Thank you for this. Be genuinely happy for what you have. Let's read up the next one. From the Quran, the promise of gratitude is equally empathetic. What is empathetic? The word empathetic means to feel your emotion. So it says that it also feels your emotion. And remember, when God, and remember when God proclaimed, if you are grateful, I will give you more. But if you are ungrateful, verily my punishment is indeed severe. So if this thing is in Quran, which says that if you are grateful, I will give you more. If you are not grateful, I will take whatever you have, or I will punish you. Punishment is indeed coming your way. So this is something that is universal uh, in in the world, that you will have you will have the punishment, you will have blessings from God if you acknowledge his blessing. You will have acknowledge, if you acknowledge what you have in your life, you will get more of it. If you don't acknowledge what you have, if you keep complaining of what you have, you will definitely get more of it, you know. It depends on how you take it. If you give more, if you say thank you more, you will get more reasons to thank. If you cry more, you will get more reasons to cry. It depends how you take it. So being grateful, being thankful is something that you need to understand, and you need to include in your day-to-day life. It will change the way things work out for you. It doesn't matter what religion you follow or whether you're religious or not. These words from the Holy Scriptures and the Quran apply to you and your life, and they're describing a fundamental law of science and the universe. So the writer goes on to say that it doesn't matter what religion you follow or whether you're religious or not. These word from Holy Scriptures, and there is, if you go in for the Gita as well, the Bhagavad Gita also has a verse which is Bhagavad Gita verse 422, which actually talks about the same thing. The verse reflects, if you want, you can check this out, if you have the Bhagavad Gita with you, verse 420 to line 22. It says that if you have if your spirit, if your soul reflects contentment is happiness. Within, inside, you get the happiness. It is not satisfaction is different. Contentment is different. If you have contentment, if you have gratitude, you will get both success and steadiness in life. You will free yourself. Whoever has contentment, the verse says, whoever has contentment will free themselves from the duality and envy and the failure of life. So you need to have that contentment in you. It is not just the Bhagavad Gita, it is not just the Quran and the Bible that mentions that you need to have contentment or you need to have thankfulness. It is also there in our Vedic scriptures very clearly, which says that you need to have contentment. You need to have gratitude, and things will fall in you. So when every religious book completely tells you about one thing, gratitude, one thing it is pointing out, let it be, we could be divided on the basis of religion, but the thought, don't go with, see, people will say, oh, this book gives you this message, this book gives you that message, this book gives you this messenger. Who cares about the messenger? Whoever the messenger is God, messenger is Prophet Muhammad, messenger is Krishna. The point is, did you get the message? Did you get the message? You're talking about messenger, but did you get the message that they were trying to give you? Did you get the message that you have to be content? So, irrespective of which book you follow, irrespective of which religion you follow, the point is, did you get the message? Don't talk about the messenger. They all delivered same message, but we don't get it. We never thought about that message. We never gave thought about that message. We are still over the messenger. This messenger did this messenger did no. Think about the message that was given to us. Universal law. It's universal law. Gratitude operates through a universal law that governs your whole life. According to the law of attraction, which governs all energy in our universe. From the formation of an atom to the it from the formation of an atom to the movement of the planet, like attracts like. It's because the law of attraction that the cells of every living creatures are held together, as well as the substance of every material object. In your life, the law operates on your thoughts and feelings because they're energy too. So whatever you think, whatever you feel, you attract to you. Now, one thing about us and the universe is that we are a part of this universe. We are made up of elements that are sourced from the universe. We belong to the universe. We are the part of this universe. Every cell in our body resonates or vibrates in the same manner that some cell in some other thing or living thing or non-living thing vibrates. So if you have carbon in your body, the carbon vibrates, the carbon cells, the carbon atoms and neutrons and electrons, they vibrate at the same speed for anything that has carbon, let's say petrol. Petrol has carbon in it, right? That carbon, the atoms, the molecules that vibrate in petrol, vibrate at the same speed in our body as well. We are the part of this universe. We are the part that is there. Now, why does the author say that like attracts like? If you are living on a rock, you are living on a rock that is floating in this cosmos, in this space. You're living that is magnetized. This earth is magnetized. So when you keep something on a magnet, it takes a magnetic aura of itself. It takes a magnetic field of itself. When you have a negative thought, you will attract negativity. One of the best examples of this in life is that when you are down, when you are in a bad state of mind, when you had a breakup in life, once you have a breakup, when you are in that lowest phase of your emotional condition, you will see that every guy or every girl you attract are losers in life. You never said that them to come to you, no. But everybody that you attract when you are in the low state of mind are the ones worse than you in terms of the emotional state of being. That is because like attracts like. If you have a friend and if he's talking about, if you are all sitting together and somehow he comes and tries and starts talking about his ex-girlfriend, what happens? Or is her ex-boyfriend? What happens? Eventually, everybody starts to speak about the same. That is why people say that, our elders used to say, show me your friends and I will show you a future to you. Tell me your friends because like attracts like. If you are positive in nature, you will attract positivity. If you are happy in nature, you will attract happiness. If you are cribbing in life, you will attract things to crib for. If you are disgruntled in life, you will attract things to be disgruntled for. If you are complaining in life, you will attract reasons to make complaints for. So the universe goes by this law that like attracts like. Like is not something that you like, but what you have is what you will attract. Like attracts like means that sometimes a lot of people get confused with the fact that like means something that you like. It's an emotion. It's not an emotion. It's the state of being. Like doesn't mean emotion. It means the state of being. What state you are in. So if you are keeping yourself happy, if you're keeping yourself content, if you're keeping yourself uncomplaining, you will attract all that. You will attract reasons not to complain. You will attract reasons to be happy about. You will attract things that you want in life in the same manner. Okay. mm, can we complete this today? I think we will start reading Gratitude Operates the Universal Law that runs according to the law of attraction, which okay, I think. Okay. So I'll just go through this as well. If you think I don't like my job, I haven't got enough money, I can't find my perfect partner, I can't pay my bills, I think I'm coming down with something, he or she doesn't appreciate me, I don't get along with my parent, my child is my problem, my life is a mess, my marriage is in trouble, then you must attract more of these experiences. And also, something that once had come up to my mind, and I was telling it to people, is that most of the time we we crib, or we say that I don't like my job, right? Okay, it's your freedom. You have the freedom to like your job or not like your job. But have you ever thought that you always keep on cursing that I don't like my job? Then you work there, you get the salary from that job, you go outside, you buy things from it, and you eat it, right? And what is the energy that you give to that money? Or what is the energy that you give to that job? I don't like it. So if you think that things are not happening in my life, or I'm not able to do this, then it is not probably because things are bad around you, but it is probably because you are attracting it. You are giving it the wrong energy. You're attracting it with wrong energy. If you don't like my job, if you don't like your job, please work towards changing the job. Don't curse it, because when you curse the job, you're actually not cursing your job. You're cursing yourself. You're earning money from that. You're living that money. You're eating from that money. You're cursing yourself. You're not cursing the job. The company doesn't curse you. Company thinks that you are not worthy. They will just fire you. So if you don't love the job, if you don't love the situation that you are in, don't curse that situation. Cursing that situation doesn't make that situation go away. It just intensifies it. Work to get out of that situation. Work to do things better. Try to see where the problem is. Try to work on that problem. I don't like my job. Okay, fine. What can I do to like my job? Ask yourself. What can I do to like my job? I don't like this company. Okay. So what can you do to get into a new company? I think I probably have to learn a new skill. Okay. What skill do you have to learn? I have to learn this new skill. Go learn. Think about it that way. Go learn that skill. You will change your life. But if you sit there, I don't like my job, my manager is very bad, he is making my life miserable. Are you helping the situation that you are in? You're not helping the situation. You're just aggravating the problem for you. You're radiating that problem. You're radiating that unhappiness. People will come cribbing to you because you are cribbing. So, things to change, for that magic to happen in your life, start from inside you. Start from looking inside you, in you, with you, around you. So you need to believe that things will change. You need to believe that magic exists, and I will be able to experience that magic. I will experience magic. How will I experience it? What the magic is, we can all design it, and it can come to us the way we want it. The reason, as I said, most of the time manifestation doesn't work is not because you don't know how to manifest. That you know very well. Trust me, people who have not heard about manifestation, they can manifest a lot. People who don't know the word manifestation, they can manifest. Maybe when you were 10 years old, 15 years old, 12 years old, you wanted something very desperately, and you have always thought about it. Oh, I will have it. You have dreamt about it. You have dreamt about riding the bike that you want so badly. You have dreamt about having a doll that you wanted so badly. You have dreamt about being in the presence of something that you want so badly, or someone so badly. Every time you did that, you were manifesting. You don't need to be, aware of this book to manifest. It is just the path. It is just a way. It shows you the step to manifest. If you really want to know manifestation, that is something that you have been doing all your life. And that is something that you have done all your life. You don't have to relearn it. You have to bring the magic back. And that is what the reason, one of the reason The writer says that you need to believe the magic exists and then you will see it. So manifestation is the same thing. You need to believe that it exists. It exists as it did when you didn't know about manifestation. Before even you heard the word manifestation, you were manifesting in your life. It's just that you don't remember it anymore. So the book aims at rekindling or relighting that faith in you, relighting that magic in you, relighting that essence of manifestation in you. And that is what I would like to say before we continue with the next session, wherein we will do the universal law, and we'll see. Let's see if we can complete this in 21 days. I hope so, but let's see. Thank you very much, guys. That's about it today. If you have anything that you would like to speak or ask, you are welcome to do that. Given that um, you will have to speak up. Um, I've asked each one of you to unmute in case you have something to speak to me. You can. Thank you.
So, guys, we will meet tomorrow at the same time. What is wrong with your face?
I don't know. Okay, it's better.
Worksheets we will share shortly, as and when we'll come to the part where we will learn different tricks, we will share the worksheets with you.
Thank you very much, Ganga. It is just our way of giving it back for what we have received in our life. So we have tried to keep it as good as
It's
possible.
9 o'clock.
Yeah, thank you. So we have tried to keep it as good as possible, and we try to, see that it benefits you. We do have the worksheets, and we will get to the worksheets once we start getting onto that part. So we still haven't got to that part. So yes, once we get to that part, we'll definitely share the worksheet with you. Right. Thank you very much, Ganga. God bless you. Take care of yourself.
Sure.
Yeah.
Bye. Take
Thank you.
care.
We'll meet up tomorrow, same time. So let's meet tomorrow. Thank you. Have a lovely day ahead of you. Be happy.